Here's what I hear when I get home. They're shooting them all over there. Listen. Get the stars. Shooting them all. It's really gonna be a bad night. Because it's full moon and they're just gonna be doing all their evil shit. Evil shit all night long. That's what's gonna happen. Evil shit all night long. I'm just like, oh my god, it's gonna be just freaking awful. Awful. They're just always up there, like, way back there, shooting everything. Fields over there, and all they do is shoot cats all night. They haul them in somehow and shoot them all night long. It's just so sad. So awful. Listen to all the carnage. Yeah, the one vehicle went by. There's someone in the torture chamber going right now, and it's just constant screaming. It should be silent. Silence is all you should hear. A couple of cars going by. But all the cars are them, full of kitty cats, and they drive back and forth and back and forth and back and forth with cats in the back. You could hear them. It's ridiculous. Gunshots everywhere. You could hear the cats scream after they get hit. All gunshots. All gunshots. They're saying, put me down. It's everywhere. Screaming cats. Everywhere. So evil. It never used to sound like this at night. It was quiet, a car go by here and there. Now this constant roar and screaming and gunshots and fucking, it's horrible. If you can't hear it, put on headphones. There's one car going by right now, and all the operatives with all their screaming cat cars. It's amazing, like all over town now, it's like 7 out of 10 cars with screaming cats in it. It's amazing. Just if you guys had any ears, you would hear it. It's outrageous, and it's all the same cars every day. It's not like different cars. I have like most of their license plates written down. Well, not most, but quite a few. It's the same bunch, though. I can recognize them all now. I get home and they just start shooting cats like it's fucking cat season in fucking cat hell. I don't care if you guys believe me or not. You're not here. You're not seeing what I'm seeing. You're not experiencing the... I'm getting terrorized now every single day. Every single day. It's just ridiculous. They taught Mom and Kitty to say, fuck you, Candy, which is like, oh my god. They heard my cat's name, because my house is bugged, my motorhome. You know, and Matt, my name is on that motorhome too, so whatever. If you want to be a bitch about it, I could be a bitch about it. Listen to this shit. I hear some of them saying, help me, God, this is horrible. Your cat should never be tortured so much that they say, help me, God, it's ridiculous. Cops are covering it up. My life is in danger. And you guys can doubt me all you want, but why do they have people on the roofs shooting cats? Why? You know? That high-pitched sound was a cat screaming in pain. You guys don't know what it sounds like because you've never been around it, but this is what it sounds like. Sounds like a freaking crowd at a concert or something. It's really weird. That was the hyper demon. They have something that just... It's crazy. Fucking crazy. It's terrifying. Terrifying. It's like whatever that is, it goes from one side of this whole valley to the other in seconds. It's like, oh my god. Fucking terrifying. Like 300 miles an hour. It's just fucking nuts. They're saying my name. I hate that too because I can't do anything to help them. Leisha, Leisha, that's what they call me. They go, Leisha, help me. And I just want to die. I just want to fucking die inside. How am I supposed to do anything, you know? How am I supposed to do anything against all these giant corporations that somehow decided that cat torture is their favorite thing? What am I supposed to do about that, you know? Nobody helping me, nobody's believing me, and it's guaranteed going on. There's no fucking doubt in my mind that that's what's happening. So, I'm terrified. But I keep telling them, just give me my cats back and I will leave and shut up. But they won't give me my damn cats back because 2 words just, you just can't live without torturing cats. And I think I seen him today. He was screaming, walking down the gas station, screaming, bitch, hamburger. Yeah, he does no more than 2 words. Scary looking fucker, too. Has a beard with his beard hair and 2 ponytails and just like, it looks like a fucking madman. He was screaming down the road, going, bitch, fucking homewrecker, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. So I think it was him, because who else talks like that? But I was telling these guys, this guy's gonna blow your thing, and I would have never noticed if it wasn't for that guy. Just obnoxiously torturing cats in front of everybody and yelling, stuff like that. Yelling, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. Everywhere he goes, he does that. So he's got the rest of the operatives doing that every time they see me, so it just gives them away. Stupid. They're not very bright. I mean, how many people would take a job like this anyways. I guess a lot of them, but can't be very bright. Because to think that they're going to get some sort of bonus at the end and get paid a lot of money is ridiculous. They're just going to get thrown in the pit. They never intended to give them no bonuses. What are they going to do? Complain to unemployment? Right. Think about it. It's just not going to happen. There goes that thing again. It's crazy. Vicious. Vicious monster. Gotta be able to hear this. This is fucking ridiculously loud. But it's in the distance, so it's over in the field that's under the Saticoy bridge. And then to the left of us where the torture chamber is with the fuck you guy. And then behind me, E.J. Harrison. They got torture going in two places over there now. So, you know, this is not traffic you're hearing, I'm telling you. If it is, it's the ones with the screaming cats in it. Because otherwise, it's just quiet wheels going by. So, believe me or not, I am sticking to my guns. I know what's going on, and all this stuff that they do to me is definitely not for nothing, you know. Nobody listens to me, and they know that, so, because, thanks, Crystal, because every time I get back from another episode with the sheriffs, they just freaking get worse. They do things louder and more obnoxious and more blatant. I mean, they're shooting cats this morning when people are going to work, stopped at the stoplight this morning waiting for it to turn green, and they're just like blowing cats away right there. And they don't really kill them, they just hit them with pellet guns and saltpeter, which hurts like a motherfucker. So, it's like, oh my god. They don't want him dead, and they're torturing him. I guess the monster in the pit doesn't like dead cats. You know, they aren't much fun, I guess. But it's hell around here. It's absolute hell. The cats can't do anything. They can't walk anywhere without getting picked up by one of them birds, taken to the top of a tree, and then my cat, Mama Kitty, she just jumps. She jumps. She jumps out of the top of a 70-foot palm tree, lands, and what do? They shoot her and go pick her up and take her back to the torture chamber. You know, some are here and some are there, and there's other ones down the street and some across the street. It's fucking insane here. It's insane. Yeah, I hear a grinder going now. It's like, who's grinding right now? You know, come on. Over there on top of the container, you know, in some little black freaking trailer. I don't know how they got it up there, but it was on the ground the day before yesterday, and they were working on it, and then they put it up there, so. Oh god, here comes Mama Kitty. She always escapes. Yeah, it's so loud it's sending off car alarms. Did you hear that? That's pretty gnarly. Pretty gnarly. So, it's pretty nuts around here, and you guys have to believe me, because they are going to eat every freaking cat, or whatever it is going to eat whatever. Every freaking cat, everything that moves is going to be gone, because these blackbirds are eating the owls now. They're just like, they don't eat them, they rip their tongues out and suck the blood. It's disgusting. I've got video of that too, so if you guys, you know, I really don't want to put it up on YouTube, but if I have to, I will, but it's not that I want to. I mean, no one wants to see that, but it's gotta believe me. I've seen things that make my freaking eyes bleed and make me throw up. They'd have satanic ritual circles right there in front of this truck over here, so I could see it, make sure I see it, you know. And they do it right behind me in the yard behind us, and it's crazy. It's just crazy, and I don't know what to do. I need help. Nobody's helping me. This is fucking nuts. It is horrible. The cats are all suffering everywhere. because these birds are trying to bring the cats up to the trees, and sometimes they'll poke their eyes out and rip their tongues out, but most of the time they don't get to do all of them because there's so many up there. And that's where these guys come around and they pick up the cats. They shoot them out of the tree with a pellet gun, pick them up, stuff them in a bag, throw them in the car, and then take off with them. And I've seen semi-trucks unloading cats. I've seen several places where they all go to drop off their cats, and it's like they all got gas cards and they all congregate you see them all mostly at gas stations, because there they are. You have to get so much gas for driving back and forth and driving back and forth. You can't keep them all in one place, because it would make so much noise that everyone would know. But it's not true that I'm not the only one that hears it. Other people have reported it in town, and they get the same bullshit. Oh, you're the only one that's heard it. How come no one else around here hears it and shit like that? So whatever. And Matt, he's had a hearing problem since birth. He worked with power tools all day, really loud ones, and he's got hearing problems. And he didn't mention that to anybody else. He just said, I didn't hear anything, because he's being a dick. It's like he's possessed. Totally possessed. He's acting way different. And then when I get mad, he smiles. This eerie smile, like he's possessed. It's fucking disgusting. I don't know what's going on. Everyone else acts like they don't hear anything, but then I see them working on this fucking torture chamber they just put up on the top of the container in the yard over there. So they're all in on it. The cement yard, the drilling yard, this one right next to us that has a motorhomes. I asked him one time if he saw the cat that was over there on the other side of the fence, which I could barely see, but he said, I don't see anything, when he was up there, and there's no way he didn't see it. So there's people on the roofs everywhere with little rifles and binoculars, and people follow me everywhere. My phone's tapped, my truck's tapped, and my motorhome is tapped. They were in my yard last night, and they took the beautiful black and white kitty that we have fed for 5 years and tortured her all night, and I probably won't ever see her again. She does escape, but it was bad this time. It was really bad. Really bad. These people are evil. So evil. And if they'll do that to a little kitty cat, they will definitely do that to me. They don't care about life. That they're trying to destroy life. And also, I know about the frequencies that the cats give off when they're screaming like that destroy brain cells and cause Alzheimer's and dementia. So that's a proven fact. This frequency is the one that kills brain cells, especially around your auditory and your sensory nerves that are about your sight, So they're just, the more we hear this, the more we lose our brain cells and become crazy. And this is part of the evil plan to take over the United States. They imported these birds. DARPA created these birds and made them, cross them with bats. So we have these casabacas, they're called, I think, and they are an ancient Amazonian bird that has ancient DNA. It's like flying pterodactyl, and then they crossed it with a bat, so that it's got fingers on its elbows of its wings, and they're just brutal, and they have snout noses like a bat, and they hang upside down on power poles. You would never even know one was above your head, because they're so dark and so sneaky. They slither. They don't hop around or sit crosswise like a normal bird. They're perpendicular on all the branches. And if you learn to see them, you'll see them everywhere now. They're everywhere. They were so infested with these things. And those sounds you hear in the trees are at night. Those aren't birds. Those are cats. So if you start paying attention, you'll realize what the hell is going on, because no one ever really looks deep into a tree and sees what's really in there. Just try it if you have a good camera, a really good camera. Take a picture of the top of the palm trees and see what's going on up there. Oh my God. It'll blow your mind. Ask any tree trimmer what's up there. It'll blow your mind. So, start paying attention, because these things are not dying off. They're just getting bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. So, and they won't, if they find your pet, they could bring it inside, they could be trying to hide, and they won't give up until they get it. They will not give up. They can open windows, and they're just fucked up, these things. I've seen dogs in the trees over here several times. Big dogs, even. So, there's those and that super jet-powered freaking whatever it is, demon. When the cats get picked up by that, they make sounds I've never heard. It's like, oh my god, just like so fucking terrified that they probably just died, you know, right there, just from fright. So this is crazy shit going on, I'm telling you. And you think the entrance to hell is like right in Bolivia or somewhere, you know, dark, but it's right here. Hell's been destroyed, but whatever was in between, stuck in between the surface and down there is coming up right over here. That's why we have fires over here, because all that shit's so close to the surface over here. The mountains just started, you know. Same with the Thomas fire. I think that it might have been just heat from hell coming up over there, or it was the next red tower. I'm pretty convinced it was the next red tower, but I'm sure that the heat comes up over there too, because it's in a direct line from the stuff that's over here. And anyways, you guys just believe me. I'm trying to warn you. I'm the messenger here. I asked God for a purpose in my life, and this is what He gave me. So I don't know if I'm that equipped, but because nobody believes me, so I'm just gonna stick to my gun zone. I'm not gonna back down. I know what I'm seeing. I know what I'm experiencing. I'm not crazy. The situation is crazy, but I am not crazy. I know what I'm seeing. I just got some sort of second sight, I guess, you know? Second sight. And some really good hearing. Been through some hell. And excellent powers of observation. And you guys better open your eyes and open your ears, because these things are going to be eating people very soon. The population explosion and the way they're growing is just nutty. Our job now is to clear the darkness off this earth, and if we don't pay attention to the darkness, we're not going to make it. So that's my whole thing. It's really important that people wake up to the situation, realize it's real, and freaking, you know, do something about it. We have to get rid of these black giant birds, and we have to get rid of the people that would do such things to begin with, because they're not people, they're demons. People would never do the level of torture that's occurring here. It's disgusting. I mean, horrible. I mean, awful. I mean, beyond. It's beyond anything you could ever imagine. So there's that. I mean, you don't have to believe me, but you better, you know, you just better wake up, because it's not going away, and it's just going to get worse, and it will come out very soon what's going on. One way or the other. Hopefully it's that they all got busted, but I think it's going to be the other, because you guys won't listen to me. So just keep that up, right? Keep that shit up. Alright. I'm out.